For some added control, you can right click on a value and click on edit value, and then that brings this up where you can basically use these drop down menus to scale. I don't really use this too much. I feel like you can do almost the same thing in the twirl down menu here. So that's just another way. If you're more comfortable that way, then be my guest and use it that way. And one last way to precisely increase or decrease your scale, if you click on your object and hold Control on Windows and Command on a Mac and press the plus key, it will increase by 1%. Same if you press Control and the minus key, you'll go down by 1%. So those are the ways that you can easily scale. Those are all the ways that I know, and they work really well. Just remember that the hotkey for scale is S, and that'll help out a lot so you don't have to go twirling down all the time. And now animating with scale is pretty much the same as animating with position or opacity. So you click on the stopwatch here, and then I'll move to about 1 second. I got it right on 1 second. Awesome. And just say we increase the scale to 150. Move to 2 seconds here, somewhere around 2 seconds, and then we can decrease it back to, let's go to 50. Great. And now you can see that it scales correct. It'll just scale up and down just like animating anything else. It's pretty easy. Now you can also go into the negatives in your scale. So let's go over to this one where we went to negative, and I'll hit K, or I'll move my current time indicator and hold Shift to snap onto the keyframe. You know it's on the keyframe when this over here is highlighted. So let me move one frame off. Look, it's not highlighted anymore. Using page up and page down to move by one frame. So now I'm on the correct frame, and let's go to negative 50 and watch what happens. Now it'll flip and rotate. So you can see that. It goes down to nothing, and then flips on both axes. Flips on the X and Y. So it's facing the other way and upside down, as you can see. So let's delete those keyframes. If you want to reset your scale back to 100% without typing in that 100%, let's change this down to 50 real quick. And it's not at 100%. You can go up to the Tools panel and make sure your object is selected. Go up to the Tools panel and double click on the arrow, and it'll reset it back to 100%. And those are the basics of scaling. Scaling isn't really too hard. It's good for, remember, it's good to flip on the axis when you go into negatives, and just to make your image bigger or smaller. And also remember that most of the time you don't want to individually change one of the axis points. You want to strain it proportionally. So none of this. Sure, if you squeeze the Pepsi logo or the New Boston logo to like this, the client won't be too happy. So always hold Shift, and then you can scale proportionally. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I look forward to seeing you guys at the next one, and have a good one.